News Update Coronavirus April 15, 2020. Note, this is a collaborative video made between Travel for All Fanpage and Knowledge of Coronavirus channel. Please respectfully welcome everyone. The following is the remarkable news most on April 15 as follows. 1. U.S. News, updated 9:19 a.m. ET, wet April 15, 2020. U.S. marks highest number of deaths in a day after several days of a downward trend. However, despite the grim numbers, health officials have said they believe U.S. numbers are leveling. At least 609,240 people have been infected with the virus in the U.S. The daily death toll was 2,405 on Tuesday, according to Johns Hopkins University's tally of cases, bringing the total number of U.S. deaths to 26,033. That is, the U.S. recorded its highest number of coronavirus deaths in a day after several days in which the death toll had fallen or was nearly flat. Either way, more than 90% of the U.S. population is currently in a home or shelter order as the coronavirus pandemic continues to persist. Concerned about people's economy and mental health, it raises the question of when will life return to normal? While President Donald Trump has relied on the nation's desire to reopen the economy on May 1, many of the nation's governors and mayors who hold power to enforce the closure seem to have had other thoughts. According to them, the importance of using science and advice from health officials rather than politics to choose when to reopen the economy is important to pay attention to. 2. A notable news in the world is that, in Europe, many countries have begun to relax restrictions and gradually allow schools, businesses, shops and operations to resume, while the EU is about to start its roadmap remove blockades in all 27 member states. In all countries, restaurants, hotels, bars and cafes are not yet open. Details in some countries are as follows. Austrian people started going to DIY stores after the blockade eased from Tuesday. Italy allows a handful of shops to open. After 5 weeks of blockade, bookstores, stationery and children's clothing stores are now reopened, but strict rules on the number of people allowed to enter and comply with hygienic requirements are met. Denmark is one of the countries to ease blockade measures this week. Poland will slowly loosen restrictions on the economy since Sunday, which could be the start of loosening regulations with shops. Germany extended the blockade until May 3, but for some stores, opened from April 20 under strict conditions. 3. President Donald Trump announced April 15 to stop providing funding to the World Health Organization, WHO. According to Trump, WHO has pushed China's false reporting about the virus, leading to a possible pandemic. Wedge notes that the United States is the largest donor to WHO, contributing more than $400 million in 2019, or about 15% of the budget. According to website The Team, it reported immediately April 15, 2020. 4. Vietnam News. As of 6 p.m. on April 15, Vietnam did not register new cases of COVID-19. The number of existing patients remained 267 cases. Also today there were 2 more cases cured, bringing the total number of people cured to 171 of 267 cases, reached 64%. Out of 267 patients, there are 160 people from abroad accounting for 59.9%, 107 people infected in the community accounting for 40.1%. 5. Update 8 o'clock a.m. on April 15, 2020, 1,997,358 people infected, 126,565 people died. According to the statistics of Worldometer's info, within the past 24 hours, up to 8 a.m. April 15, according to Vietnam time, the world has recorded 73,421 additional cases of SARS-CoV-2 virus causing streptococcal disease, acute respiratory tract 19, and 6,947 people died. The total number of infected cases globally has reached 1,997,358, of which the number of deaths is 126,565. The U.S. continues to be the hottest epidemic site with 26,016 people dying from COVID-19, followed by the countries Italy, Spain, France and the United Kingdom. countries also recorded 478,326 COVID-19 patients cured, while still up to 51,595 people are in critical condition. 6. Italy remains the European country with the highest number of deaths due to COVID-19, with 21,067 cases, an increase of 602 cases, compared to April 14. The total number of COVID-positive cases 19 in this southern European country. Currently 162,448 cases, an increase of 2,972 cases. However, the data shows that Italy seems to have passed the peak of the epidemic, as the number of deaths and new illnesses has entered the cycle of decline. 7. France also recorded a sharp increase in Covidian deaths over the past 24 hours, with 762 cases. The French Ministry of Health said the 19 epidemic killed 15,729 people in the country, while the total number of cases increased to 143,303, up 6,524 cases from the previous day. French President Emmanuel Macron announced his decision to extend the national blockade order until May 11. Speaking on television, Mr. Macron emphasized that France is living in difficult days. He acknowledged that France obviously did not fully prepare for the COVID-19 pandemic. The shortage of masks, medical protective gear and dry hand washing gels continues. 8. In Japan, by 8 a.m. April 15, the Ministry of Health of this country has recorded 27 new cases, bringing the total number of cases to 7,645 cases. This is the latest figure after a week. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe declared a state of emergency in Tokyo and 6 other provinces. The total number of deaths in Japan currently stands at 143, excluding patients from the Diamond Princess yacht, isolated off the coast of Yokohama near Tokyo. 9. The Iranian Ministry of Health announced in the past 24 hours that the country recorded 1,574 new cases, bringing the total number of COVID-19 cases to 74,877. The number of deaths was 4,683, of which the last 24 hours were 98. This is the first day the country has recorded double-digit deaths. A total of 48,129 people have recovered and been discharged from the hospital, while 3,691 cases remain in critical condition. Iran is the country most heavily affected by the COVID-19 pandemic in the Middle East. 10. The Steering Committee for COVID-19 Acute Respiratory Infections Prevention and Control said that in the past 24 hours, Russia had recorded 2,774 more cases, a record increase in a day. The total number of cases nationwide is 21,102 people. Moscow remains the region with the highest number of cases, with 1,489 cases in the past day, bringing the total number of cases in the city to 13,002 cases, of which 1,016 people have recovered and 95 people have died. 11. On April 14, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced an extension of the national blockade for another 21 days, to May 3, to prevent the disease from spreading. India has so far confirmed 10,453 cases of SARS-CoV-2, of which 358 have died. 12. After 3 weeks in the hospital, the 106-year-old British Connie Kitchen has recovered from the mystery. She is thought to be the oldest person in England to have won the disease, caused by the new strain of coronavirus, COVID-19. That's good news. She lived through 2 world wars. Now this 106-year-old woman wins COVID-19 too. Our newsletter is now over. Thank you for always watching and supporting our videos. Knowledge of coronavirus, channel and travel for all fantas respectfully, and see you in the next video.